Hey everybody, what is up? It is Blind Metal Gamer here live with you once again, and I have a guest. I'll let her introduce herself. This is Hope Case Unwinder. What is up, Hope?
Hey, what's up, everyone? Thanks, Blind Male Gamer, for having me on the stream. This is a new thing for me, and I just totally fail StreamYard.
You didn't fail, Goofy. Okay, so tonight, Hope and I are going to discuss something that's not, I don't know if a lot of channels has discussed this. We're going to talk about helpful advice for streamers and content creators with disabilities, but this will also apply to those without disabilities as well. So we're going to cover the whole spectrum. So, Hope, would you like to kick us off tonight?
Sure. So, the way I think about monetization, YouTube has all these thresholds for ads and members and subscribers, and it's 500 to start with ads and 1,000 to start
Mm-hmm.
with memberships and subscribers. And if you are on Social Security disability or SSI or DAC, which is what I'm on, you
Yeah.
have to report everything that you make, you
Yeah,
know.
you do.
And so they keep a good watch on your account, pretty good one.
Oh, yeah.
And so if you're not careful, you could have some issues with the YouTube monetization
Yes, you could.
if you're putting it into your main account. Now there are able accounts, and you can have a certain amount in those, and we can talk about the that kind of thing. And I think it's $18,000 per year that you can have this year, and it goes up every year.
Yes,
So
I think it's either 18 or 19,000.
eight, yeah,
And it's just going to go up and up and up. So
right,
the thing is, Hope, and I agree with you. I mean, I think that YouTube monetization, the concept is great. Okay, I love the
sure,
concept.
right,
But the way it's handled for us folks with disabilities, we got to be a lot more careful with it. We can't just say,
absolutely.
"Oh, we're going to quit our day job and
Oh,
we're going to get a YouTube channel going and we're going to be all successful and we're going to do all sorts of crazy things." And
and
then
there are a
it
lot of
falls.
YouTubers. Yeah, there are a lot of YouTubers who do that.
Yeah, and for them that's great.
Right,
For those that can do that and not have to be worried with the burdens, that's great. But for someone like Hope Cancer and Wander or I, we have to be a little more cautious.
right,
So we have to focus on what advice can we give fellow streamers and content creators with disabilities to help them. So, would you like me to give the first bit of advice and then you can go? Or do you want to go
sure, go
first?
ahead.
All right. I would say the first bit of advice I would suggest, and again, I'm only saying this from experience, would be I know this is going to be corny, get a regular job. And you're probably
Yeah,
thinking, oh my God, Blind Metal Gamer, what are you thinking? Get a
yeah,
regular job.
I agree.
Why regular jobs? Regular jobs suck. I want to be a YouTuber. Well,
They
here's the
do
thing.
suck.
Here's the thing. With the YouTube thing, as Hope was mentioning earlier, you have to watch. I mean,
Oops,
not just with that, but with income as well. You have to watch what you have. And with YouTube,
that was my phone. Sorry, going on.
sorry. But anyway, with YouTube or any income, you got to watch what you have and report it. So the reason why I suggest get a regular job is YouTube and Twitch do not do your taxes.
Right, yeah,
If you're
they
on
don't.
YouTube or Twitch, you're what's called an independent contractor. What that means is they will pay you X,
Right,
but then you have to do your own taxes, save up your money for your taxes, and just like with the merchandise thing too. I know that's a big thing for a lot of YouTubers.
right, yeah,
Is the merchandise. You have to watch that too. So I
right,
would recommend get a regular job. That way your taxes are covered. And it'll be easier to keep track of your income for disability based purposes. All right, now I'm going to turn it over to Hope Cancer and Wander for the next piece.
I think my piece of advice is, you know, really be careful when you're doing YouTube monetization. If you have those 1,000 subscribers, maybe just consider not doing so. You know what I mean? If you are in a situation like me where you're connected to the social security system, you know what I mean? Just like, or,
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I
yeah,
mean that would apply to me too.
right.
Or if possible, this is a thought too. Your able account.
Yeah, right. Just
Use it to fund your stable.
right. Yeah. Or your streaming setup, you can if you're doing some monetization, if you want to do some monetization, you could put the money into your equipments. You
Yeah,
know?
you could split it half in your able, half like for me. I'm a huge gamer. So
Right.
when the PS6 comes out, and after it's been a year, I would
You're
have enough to get it.
you're gonna want to put it into that. Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be fun
and
actually.
or new, like I said, yeah, new, streaming equipment or able. Um, but as far as making it a career, I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be hard for folks like us who have disabilities because it's not set up for us.
Right.
It's set up, and again, every situation is different. I'm not going to bash anyone and say, oh, you can't, because you most certainly can.
Right. Yeah.
What we want you to do is know the risks involved.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I think that would be a good
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also, real quick, before we move on, I want to give a shout out to Kentucky Blue Blood. If you're in the audience watching or listening, hey, Kentucky Blue Blood, what is up?
I'm not paying attention to chat. Are you? I don't.
No, but if you're out there, Kentucky Blue Blood, we're thinking of you.
I don't have an open stream going, so.
So, okay, basically, the next piece of advice I would say would be get CloudBot from Streamlabs.com.
Oh yeah, or some kind of moderation. Moderation. Sorry.
Yeah, Modbot, like Nightbot. I
Yeah.
recommend CloudBot because you can set that up to where, let's say, some little unwanted person has your information, right?
Oh yeah, you don't want someone posting your piece of your personal information on YouTube. That would be bad.
No, you can set that to ban the person who even puts it out there for the first place.
Right.
It'll kick them out and say, you're
Yeah.
gonna get it.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to have the personal information out on YouTube.
So I would recommend CloudBot from Streamlabs.com. It is completely free. Although there is a paid version, but you want to know what you get with the paid version?
You get recording software, right?
No, 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 no.
What do
All
you
that's
get?
free.
Oh,
You
okay.
can okay. Are you ready to hear what you get with the paid version?
What do you get with a paid version?
To name it.
What? You
That's
get to
it.
name it?
That's
Really?
it. Yeah, that's it.
Oh no,
No, no, no. It ain't worth it.
no. Oh, really?
Yeah, you can name it whatever you want, but it's not worth it
Oh,
though.
yeah, no.
It's not worth the subscription to Streamlabs Ultra for that. No.
Yeah, no.
So I would say stick to the free version. You can do what you need to do there for safety.
Yeah.
Just follow the steps to moderate it on the YouTube and the Twitch, and you're good to go.
Does YouTube have moderation built in?
Yes and no. They have a blacklist feature where you can add words to your blacklist,
Oh,
but I
okay.
recommend CloudBot because it will literally flag anything you put in your blacklist. It'll put if you can set the punishment to ban, that it'll kick them right out.
Well,
Yeah,
true.
buddy.
Very
And
true.
then it'll do that for emotes, paragraphs,
Right.
symbols.
But you got to be careful because you will time people out for using punctuation.
Yeah, yeah, it will do that. So you have to
Yeah.
be real careful with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it's got link protection in there too, which you can actually specify which links you want it to not block and have it block everything else.
Right.
So
Yeah.
anyone wanting to put nasty links in your chat, you won't have to worry.
Yeah. That's a good.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right, Hope, want to give the next piece of advice.
Sure. I would say, the next piece of advice is just, just be careful. Just, like look, people do want to support you. So I would say just tell them, send me chocolate. you know, People will probably ask, can I support you? Can I give you money? Have you ever had someone ask that?
No, actually,
Really?
no. I've had people tell me that they don't care about my channel and I will never make it.
Oh, really?
He was a nasty little thing,
Huh.
and I blocked him, so I don't got to worry about him. He's not going to even be mentioned because he's so unimportant.
I don't know. I I I guess maybe people don't want to, but sometimes people will ask, where do I do? What do I do? Well,
Just support by subscribing, liking, and sharing.
like,
That's the easiest way to
yeah,
do it.
that too. Subscribing, liking, and sharing is the best way. But if you ever want to send me something, no, just kidding.
Hey, but yeah, okay. So my next piece of advice would be, and then again, and these tips aren't just for those with disabilities. This is for
Sure, yeah,
anybody.
they can apply to anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, this is for anyone. So,
Right.
but the able account stuff, that was for if you monetize and you do have a disability, you
Right.
have that piece there
Yeah.
um, to cover that.
Yeah.
And the reason why we're not going in depth on that is it's a state by state thing.
They are state by state. Yeah, every state has one though, I think.
Yes.
But you just have
Hmm.
to see what's what in your state
Yeah,
for the
you have to look it up and do
yeah.
research.
Yep.
So, okay, my next piece of advice would be I would say be consistent. Don't be afraid to try new things. I
Oh
have kind of
yeah.
a story. I'm sure you all have noticed on my channel, you've noticed some songs popping up.
Yeah, those are fun. I like those.
Suno,
Yeah.
www.suno, that's suno.com. It's a free AI music generator. You can make your own music with it, and if you use the web page on the PC, you can actually download videos in MP4 format to put on your YouTube.
Yeah. That's cool.
And what I use for my songs is I use ChatGPT to help write them, the lyrics and the
I
verses and the
don't know what my
choruses.
phone is doing. Hang on, my phone is doing weird
Up,
stuff.
hope case some wonder has to solve a technical difficulty case. So as we get
I'm
that,
back. I'm back.
alrighty.
My phone was just moving for a little bit. Okay, there.
So as we get into that, what I do for my songs is I use ChatGPT to help write them,
You use ChatGPT to write your songs?
and then I copy and paste it into Suno, get the title out of there, give it the styles I want it, put the title in there, and hit create.
It sounds like fun. It's just because my hand was flipped over.
Oh no!
My phone didn't
So
like.
yeah, don't. My advice would be don't be afraid to try. Fried. Oh Lord, don't be afraid. Oh God.
Don't be afraid to try ChatGPT. Yeah,
Yeah,
it,
don't be afraid to try something new. Because
it's
I
fun.
for a while I was very leery of Suno, very leery of it. And I want to give a shout out to the evil chocolate cookie. She helped me to get over that fear. And I want to give a shout out to Flute Player 86 as well, because she was the one who told me about Suno originally. And originally I rejected it. I was like, no, what can I do
Hmm.
with it? But when the evil chocolate cookie said, yeah, you need to have this and try it, I tried it and I'm loving it.
Uh-huh. Cool, cool.
In fact, would you like to know what I got dropping at midnight tonight for Halloween?
What's that?
My first ever gothic black metal song is called Crimson Edge of Insanity.
Wow. Sounds like fun.
And it's all AI generated with Suno.
Wow. Fun, fun.
So that now I did that before I started using ChatGPT.
Oh, okay.
So it's not going to be the same as you can hear my first ChatGPT thing. It's called Veil of Vengeance.
Oh,
It's
sounds
out
cool.
right now. So,
Right.
but yeah, do you have any other advice for streamers who are or content creators?
Let me think. I think, just when you get into a niche, you kind of have to stick to it, unfortunately. The way
Yes,
YouTube
you.
is,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know, niche marketing kind of prevails,
Yeah,
like,
if you find your niche, stick to it.
yeah.
And if you haven't found your niche, don't be afraid to try something new like StreamYard or
True.
Suno or
Yeah.
Udio.com, which is another music AI thing. So,
Right.
Hope, do you have anything you want to say before we move on to our next subject or wrap up?
I don't think so.
I think we've covered it. So, Hope, really
Yeah.
quick, what is one game that you would probably think you would never, ever, ever want to see me stream on this channel ever?
Oh, that is a hard question. I think you're good at streaming pretty much every game. So I
There's
don't.
one game that you'll never see on this channel. Guess what it is?
Which one?
Call of Duty.
Okay. Why?
Because it's so inaccessible. I mean,
Oh, okay. It doesn't have any accessibility features. Okay.
it's got it. The new one has it, but I'm not going to buy it just to get let down.
Right.
Now, I do want to let everyone know that I am working on collaborating with sighted partners to bring you Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 and other great games.
So they are going to make accessibility features in Space Marine too.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this one feature working on PS5 where I can share the party link with anybody
Oh.
and get the wonderful and vivacious Kyra, Super Saiyan, to come in and do some collaborations with me so that we can do some playthroughs together.
Okay. So is she going to describe the game?
Describe the game, provide navigational assist, all
Oh,
that good stuff.
that'll be fun.
And I want to let everyone know God of War Ragnarok with audio description is coming.
Cool, cool.
But the
So,
thing is, they've not put the update out for the PS5 yet. So,
well, boo hiss. We'll have to wait.
yeah, boo has.
Boo
Mm-hmm.
hiss.
All right. Okay, so Wander, you got anything you want to say before we wrap up?
I don't think so.
All right. I would like to just end this by saying again, thank you, Hope, for coming on.
You're very
And
welcome.
as always, the door is always open to you. If you ever want to come on, it's always open for you. So,
Well, I pretty much failed StreamYard.
no, you did not fail, Goofy.
I did too.
No, you didn't. Okay, so I do want to say that I hope and I will do more of these in the
Oh,
future because I
yeah.
think this went really well, and
I do too.
we might see if we can get a special surprise on there for you. But we're not
Oh.
going to tell you what it is. It's a surprise.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I think you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Hmm.
I do.
Okay, so with that being said, I want to say again, thank you to Hubcast Unwinder, and thank you to everybody for watching, viewing, listening, and subscribing. And as always, I'll be back to doing game streaming this weekend. And I will be doing, and also this weekend, don't forget to set your clocks back 1 hour because we fall back.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot.
Don't forget that Saturday, November 2nd, before you go to bed, if you have clocks that need to be set back, set them back 1 hour before bed
I will do so.
because we get that extra hour of sleep back Saturday, thank God.
Yep.
So with that being said, for everybody here, this is Blind Metal Gamer for Hubcast and Wanderers saying so long, everyone, and peace out.
Have fun. You're gonna make it end, right? Oh,